Afternoon, folks. I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters and the Pathfinder School, and I'm up here at the wall tent today, but I'm actually working out of the classroom because we have a hide tanning and fur processing class going on at school this weekend.
He told me he switched to suppository.
That started this morning. So we're down here in the middle of everything from flushing hides to salting hides to brining hides to putting tan solution on hides, because we had a lot of things in process when the students got here, and we had a fur lottery. Everybody got to take home a couple furs with them at the end of this class, which ends on Sunday. So if you're interested in a class like that, we're doing everything from brain tanning to chemical tanning in this class, and we're going to brain tan a full deer hide in this class, and we're doing hair-on tanning of coyote, fox, and coon, and everybody's taking home 2 hides from this class that are fully tanned at the end of the class. So I'm going to take a break from that real quick, come up here to the wall tent, and go over the weekend special with you guys that we kind of talked about. What I want to try to do is shoot a video on Thursday that's going to lead into the special, or Wednesday, that's going to lead into the special over the weekend on our site. And I talked about the new modified squirrel cooker, the 21st Century Long Hunter squirrel cooker, in a video, I think it was yesterday. But that's not going to be the special this weekend. It's going to be the special probably next weekend. So this weekend we got a couple things going on. We've got the Buffalo Skinner back in stock. If you're interested in that knife, you've been waiting on it for a while, we have that knife back in stock. We also have the Camp and Trail Curly Maple back in stock on our site this weekend. If you're interested in that knife, you've been waiting on it, it's there. But we have a special going on with our shelter accessories kit that I've had them add one item to for a shelter accessories that I wanted to get out to you guys as well. And the way this works out, this package deal, and I've got a box right here with all the stuff brand new that comes in that shelter accessories kit. It's about a $86 retail value, and it's going to be on special this weekend for right at $53. So about $33 off this weekend on this shelter accessories kit. So you're obviously going to need cordage for sheltering. So the first 2 things in this box are 100 feet of paracord and a 1-pound roll of 36 bank line for your sheltering needs. You can split that down to your cordage management system that we talk about in past videos. You can refer back to that cordage management system videos. It's the same system that we teach here in our basic class for quick deploy shelter systems. Along with that, you're obviously going to need tent stakes. All right, so no shelter kit's going to be complete without tent stakes. And you get 8-inch titanium tent stakes in this kit. And I will pull one of these out of the bag for you here so you can see them. They're made with an angle iron type construction, so they are very, very strong. And there you go. You've got an 8-inch titanium tent stake. So you're adding a metal robust tent stake to your kit, so you're not out there cutting stakes on the fly when you want an emergency shelter. But at the same time, you've got something that's got some strength to it if you're pounding this into hard ground and things like that. Now, tent stakes are obviously multifunctional for lots of things. One other use for a tent stake is just pounding them in a triangle in the ground, building your fire in between those tent stakes, and using that as a type of stove stand for a skillet or a bush pot or something like that. So that's another way to use these tent stakes. You can also use them as a rack holder. So you pound 4 of them in the ground and put a cook rack on top of them, and then you can cook something on a cooking rack or grill using your tent stakes as well. So we wanted to put these titanium tent stakes in this kit. So we sold quite a few of these shelter accessory kits in the past. What we didn't have in that shelter accessory kit that I had them add for this special are hammock straps, okay? And these are the Pathfinder branded hammock straps that we use with our hammocks. They get sold with our system, but they're also sold separately on our website. And they're very much like an Atlas style hammock strap in that they have a large loop on one end of them that you can feed the rest of it through around the tree. And then down the line here, they have spaces in them that are sewn up heavy duty so that you can hang your hammock at different lengths to get the right hang angle with these straps. But these straps are probably 10, 11 feet long in total, and they're made from a very heavy duty webbing, and they can be used for lots and lots of other things besides just hanging your normal hammock. If you've got these in your kit, they can be used for hanging a makeshift hammock that you've made from a tarp. and they're going to be safe to hang that tarp from, so you don't have to worry about that thing falling because you're trying to hang it on some kind of cordage that's really not meant for the job. One of the things that I use these a lot for when I'm camping is I use these things in conjunction with carabiners to hang gear, clothing, things like that. A lot of times when I'm overlanding, I'll use this on my tailgate. Underneath my tailgate, I'll just wrap it around my tailgate and hook it together with a carabiner. And that gives me all of those slots to hang things on, like lanterns, wet shoes, a pair of shorts that I swam in that day. Anything like that I can use to hang them under my tailgate, and it gives me a neat, tidy place to put them. But this is a heavy duty strap. It could be used for an improvised backpack strap. It could be used for something that you are tying around your waist, try to close in clothing to battle convection that may be coming up through your clothes in windy days. There's lots and lots of uses for these. And because they're so small, you can see the size of this thing in a pack is like this, all right? So if you have 2 of these in there, you're not taking up hardly any room. They don't weigh a whole lot, but they can do a lot of things for you multifunctionally when you're sheltering, whether it's a hammock or whether it's a normal setup. There's lots of multifunctionality with these hammock straps. So I like to carry hammock straps with me most of the time in my kits. Even if I'm not carrying a hammock, I'll leave the hammock straps in my kit anyway because they're so multifunctional. Now, my suggestion would be taking this 100 feet of paracord and breaking it down into that cordage management system, where you've got that rapid deployment ridgeline set up. That's about 30 feet. You've got 6 feet of cordage 4 times that you can use for extensions on the corners of your tarp. You've got 4 extras of those that can be used to extend those lines out even further for flying a tarp. And then you can use that last 10 feet to make yourself a couple soft shackles out of. That works really well for a cordage management system. You've got all that stuff bundled up so that you know a bigger wad of cordage is your ridgeline. Everything else is the same size, 6-foot lengths, and you can toggle to loop connection those, or you can use something like a sheep bend to connect those if you need a longer line. And you can also use one of those if you needed to be able to hang your pack off a tree. You can use one of them in your pocket for a utility cord. You could use one for a spare bootlace if you need to. There's lots and lots of things that you can use one single 6-foot piece of paracord for that you keep in your pocket, and the rest of them in a shelter kit, and maybe one of them in the top of your pack just to hang your pack with. But having a cordage management system allows you to do that stuff and understand what things are even in the dark when you grab a hold of them. Then the addition of having the stakes so that you never have to cut stakes, but they're lightweight and they're multifunctional because they're made of metal. And then having the hammock straps, which again are very multifunctional in camp, could even be used for a ridgeline in an emergency if they had to be, easy enough. Those things will round out your shelter kit so that all you need is whatever tarp or hammock system you've chosen to go with this system. So again, it's going to be on sale this weekend, and they think it's the $53 range, and it's like an $86 MSRP. So you're going to save $33 on this kit this weekend coming up, which will start Friday at 1 o'clock. I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters and the Pathfinder School. I appreciate you joining me for this quick info video just to let you know what's going on for this weekend. I apologize I couldn't go out and do a bunch of setups, things like that for you guys. I had to shoot this from the wall tent. But again, I'm teaching a class, and I had to just book it up here real fast to get this done so I can get the video edited, uploaded to YouTube in time for tomorrow's sale on Friday. Guys, I appreciate your views. I appreciate your support. I thank you for everything you do for our school, for our family, for our business, for all of our sponsors, instructors, affiliates, and friends. We hope to see you at a class in 2024, and I'll be back with another video as soon as I can, guys. Thanks.